Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now May 5th of 2020, and ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are really trying at their very best. They're really hard at work on developing this new expanded universe that's really going to branch out to the Disney Plus platform and theatrical releases such as new Star Wars trilogies and of course new single movies as well. That's going to run throughout this entire decade and so on and so forth. I mean, just yesterday we heard the news by StarWars.com, of course, that Taika Waititi and of course Krysty Wilson from 1917 will be making a new Star Wars movie. Now, the thing about everything related to Bob Iger and Chapek is that they're really trying to really make this EU more successful than the old one, and that they're also trying to make the new expanded universe far more successful than the MCU, which I believe is going to be a very tough challenge. I mean, it's still possible. It's absolutely possible to make this new Star Wars universe pretty much on the same level of the MCU. The problem is that you have to really stay consistent. That is a really hard thing to do unless you have the proper writers and creators on board for those various projects. Now, the one project that a lot of fans are really up in arms over is the Leslye Headland Star Wars TV series for Disney Plus, which was officially announced just yesterday, so it is the real deal. Leslye Headland is going to become a part of Star Wars, and this is a project that she's working very closely with Kathleen Kennedy. Now, with that being said, okay, everything related to this project, now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films, as well as the new Star Wars universe. Now, it's explained that currently both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are working together in order to reunite the fans around the world, and to create a better and brighter future for the Star Wars brand in general. Now, it's noted that one project that Kathleen Kennedy has full creative control over is the TV series for Disney Plus that will be created by Leslye Headland, where it's noted that one of the major plans for this TV series is that it will change certain aspects of Star Wars history and will introduce a brand new philosophy of Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy is actually said to have been in the talks with actress Brie Larson to actually come on board for the new TV series, and that Brie has been in negotiations of portraying a major character role in the TV show. Now, Kennedy and Leslye both are in the process of trying to get Brie Larson on board for Star Wars, where it's noted that Kathleen Kennedy has great interest to make Brie Larson into a Jedi for this new TV series, which could very well indicate that this series could very well explore an era that will dive into the Jedi sometime before the events of the original trilogy, or perhaps after the events of Episode 9, which is an even bigger possibility. Both Kathleen Kennedy and Leslye Headland are in major conversations of the scripts of the series that is actually set to begin sometime this June, and they plan to begin filming sometime in either late 2021 or early 2022. Now, Leslye also is in the process of getting director Rian Johnson on board for Star Wars to direct some episodes, since his new trilogy was recently separated into 3 different projects by Bob Chapek in an attempt to restructure the Star Wars brand. Now, additionally, it's explained that Leslye Headland will be ignoring many of George Lucas's rules of Star Wars lore and wants to be a pioneer for Star Wars in the new series. Kennedy is said to have a great interest in Brie Larson portraying a major role in the new TV show, given that Kennedy originally wanted Larson to become Ahsoka Tano before Chapek decided Rosario Dawson would be a better fit for the role of a character. Kennedy is said to have ties with Brie Larson, which explains why she is in the talks with Kennedy. However, she is said to be busy with the MCU and they are working out a schedule. So, the thing about Star Wars right now, this is something that I really do disagree with. You know, say what you will about specific actors and actresses out there. Brie Larson is, of course, one of the actresses that I really do not like. I saw Captain Marvel, was not impressed with it in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I kind of did not like the movie on the same level as The Last Jedi. You know, it was almost a similar experience, at least for me, and that's just my opinion. If you guys disagree, that's perfectly fine. If you liked it, that's, you know, A-okay, but everything with Brie Larson, ranging from her as an actress to even her as a person, you know, when she's doing those interviews, when she's being, very much, I guess you could say, upfront when she wants to go over specific agendas and everything related to personal agendas for movies, we've seen it all. We've seen her Nissan commercial, we've seen her other interviews when she was pretty much, promoting Avengers Endgame and stuff around those lines. It really was a mess, in my opinion, when it came to the PR for, Brie Larson. I just think that she's not a good fit for Star Wars, and that's just my take on things. And I'm sure that some of you out there will agree or disagree with me on this, but the fact that Kathleen Kennedy has an interest in her becoming a Jedi, to me, I think that's a very big mistake. I don't think that she's really well fit to become a Jedi, and hopefully this actually, pretty much is changed later down the road, given that she was originally supposed to become Ahsoka Tano. Thankfully that did not happen. Rosario Dawson got the part thanks to Bob Chapek, which I think Rosario Dawson is a perfect fit for Ahsoka. You listen to her voice, she actually sounds like Ahsoka Tano. I don't know about you, but you can kind of hear, some form of resemblance to Ashley Eckson. Now, everything related to Kathleen Kennedy, like I say, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.